There are women, I agree, that may not have done what they should have done. Maybe they weren't the best moms. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what I do know, I know this: statistics don't lie. Okay. All right. And I know that I want to say probably at least 75%, if not greater, women, black women, are single mothers. And I can say this: that percentage is not because they wanted to be. Oh, I'm going to. Well, you know what are you going to do when you graduate from college? Well, I want to get pregnant. I don't want a baby daddy. I just want to do this by myself. That's not what people want. They want a solid relationship. They want a marriage. They want someone who is going to be equally responsible for in a relationship. And if that relationship doesn't work, okay, will you at least be responsible for the child that you help create? Would you do that? So that when we decide and we agree that the way to make the black race better is educating our children and giving them a kind of life that they deserve, even if we can't be together. But somehow many men don't get this memo, and they want, in my opinion, to use children to get back at that woman because the relationship didn't work. And the reason that these relationships are not working is because black men many times are very undisciplined, because they're led by their sex organ instead of their brain. And it's very unfortunate, because I can tell you this: it's many a day that I see a young man, I'm like, whoa, okay, I see that, okay. But I know that if I were in a relationship, I would not allow that to destroy my relationship. And then here's the thing, y'all ladies ready? These men, okay, yes, I'm going in today. I don't give a damn. These men got the nerve to think that these young women want these old men for who they are. What do a young woman want an old man for? And would I define young woman as anyone 15 years your junior? Ain't nobody 50. Ain't nobody 35 want nobody 50. For what? They want their granddaddy. Ooh, they want what you have. They want your nice car. They want your nice bank account, and they want your big credit cards. That's all they want. There's nobody saying, "Oh, my idea of a what's your idea of a sexy man?" I'm 35. Oh, he's 50, over 50 years old, fat belly. He's on at least 4 medications for high blood pressure. He has all these other problems. Oh my God, I can't wait. He's so sexy. Why is the sexiest man alive not somebody that's over 50? Why is that, ladies? Why is that? Eileen Love say, I beg to differ. You like an old big man, okay? That's sissy. Ooh, them rolls look so good to me. Why isn't that People magazine has never put on a man that's over the age of 60 as the sexiest man? Huh? Why? Because they not sexy. Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. They not sexy. And the reason these young women getting with them is because they want what they have. Okay, they want the easy way. Well, if I go hook up with me an old rich man, then I ain't got to work every day. I'm gonna let him take care of me until he gets sick. Uh-oh. Then it changed, baby. You got what? I gotta take you to the doctor. I gotta take you to dialysis. I gotta put you in a wheelchair. This too much for me. And then guess what? I'm overcome. Now let's go in. Let's go in. Give you a prime example. Bruce Willis. He got him fine, young, good. They made some babies. Yeah, you make some babies. But now that he has a disease called aphasia, guess who had to babysit Bruce Willis? Demi Moore and the kids. I can't handle it. It's too much. I've got two babies. And, dealing with Bruce, but it wasn't a problem when Bruce was paying for all of these shopping sprees, sending you all over the world. Okay, letting you ball out of control. It wasn't a problem then. But now that Bruce, he has aphasia and is in the Parkinson family. But what happens is that it mainly affects very, very intellectual people. For those of you that can see, you see my hand, it's like this. It snaps in the brain. Your brain works overtime. And as a result, it just continues to work and work, and it can, eventually give way. And what happens is that your brain forgets to send messages to your body, your legs, your arms, etc. And then ultimately, you die from it. But that's what I don't understand. But you then want to go to your ex-wife, okay, who you don't have no relationship with, but because you're the father of her kids, she finds it in her heart to be able to say, you know what, I'll look out for you. I'll look out for you. Because you know what, that's just the right thing to do. Let me just address this. John Clark says, why is you so negative? I'm so negative because I'm telling the truth. Tell me, Mr. Clark, statistically, why is it that Black women are the largest group of women who are single mothers? And it's not because they're promiscuous. It's not because they don't understand birth control. They believed in love from a person who was unwilling and unable to give it. So when they get in these relationships with men who are not disciplined to be a responsible mate, then it falls on them. Let me say this to you. And I'm Mrs. Clark, I don't know, because you might be living different. When I was a judge for 22 years, I saw 90% of mothers, single mothers, in there fighting for their sons. Hi, is Mr. Jones around? And what would those reports many times reflect? The father was not in their life. I can count on one hand the number of people I had charged with a crime who came from two-parent families that were active. What does that say? It says many times, and I would say in the majority of times, if we decide, listen, me and you, we can't make it, but we got a responsibility. We got to raise these children. We want them to go to private school. We want them no arguing in front of them, no drinking up. We're going to lead. We're going to plant them in a productive environment, and we're going to watch them grow. And we're going to do that. Is that okay? That's what grown people do. That's what grown people do. But time and time and again, we don't see that. So I would like for you, Mr. Clark, when you get an opportunity, would you consider maybe giving us some insight as to why you believe that Black women are the largest group, although we make up the minority, that we are having children, single mothers? And why is it that we are the majority at child support court, trying to get a judge, a referee, to provide monetary support for your child, your seed? No woman wants to have to go, in my opinion, 90% of the time, to a court to require the baby's father to pay for their child. That's your seed. That's your legacy. I have seen men who will go out their way to not pay for a hearing aid. Okay? I'm like, damn, a hearing aid for their child. That's sad. That's very sad. So unfortunately, I happen to be speaking the truth as it is statistically. And if you dispute those statistics, please share. And it's sad. And we got to do better than that. And we need to be disciplined. When you decide that you're going to be in a relationship, you got to have some discipline. I'll be back. Come on. I'm ready. I'm in it. Let's go. I'm trying to do something too. I'll be back.